Hello guys and welcome back to another UCL fantasy video. Today I'm going to take a look at how my team is looking for now for the upcoming match day 15 or the first leg of the semifinals, as you most probably know it. This will be a standalone draft. I will not showing different slides, etc, all of them. The information will be tinkering about my draft and what I can do and how I can do it. Several issues in my team. The first good thing is I have two keepers for the 2 days, so keeper position is safe and sound. I don't need to pick it. By the way, I will be creating a wildcard video for Monday, so we'll know all the info about the teams as Inter Milan play on Sunday, and I don't want to get ahead of myself. But for now, I want to get ahead and try to pick some players and see where are the weaknesses in that team. I see several of them and we'll try to address them. So first of all, the goalkeeper is not one of the weaknesses. Here I've got Donnarumma and Sommer. I think that it's Raya versus Donnarumma, but I prefer Donnarumma in that sense. And then it's Sommer versus either Szczesny or Ter Stegen. It's anyone's guess. The issue is that they play on Wednesday. The first game is Arsenal versus PSG, and the second is Barcelona versus Inter Milan. So we won't know who will start in goal for Barcelona. So I think that's a little bit of an issue, but we'll take care of that into the future. Now, I have 5 transfers, as most of you do. Most of you will, not most of you, some of you will still have a wild card, and be aware I will be doing a wildcard draft for Monday. So anyone that is still wondering what is the team to pick, I will pick it for you in that sense. Now looking into the team, as mentioned, 5 PSG players already in the squad. I have 2 Arsenal. I don't know if it's enough. Then I have 3 Barcelona. And then I have 2 Inter Milan. So we need to get a little bit more outside of PSG, as I think that the core of Donnarumma, Hakimi, Nuno, Vitinha and Dembele is pretty good. Yes, I'm missing Kvaratskhelia. Yes, I'm missing someone like Barkova. But for now, I think we can survive on that stance. Looking at the Arsenal lineup, probably one more player is required, but the issue is I don't see them as favorites. I know PSG have a little bit dropped the level since that game against Liverpool, to be fair. But I think for UCL they will be fully concentrated. So in defense I have Bastoni. I'll be more than interested to take out Bastoni and get Dumfries in. But the issue is that I don't know if Dumfries is going to play yet. The good thing is that he will have a game on Sunday, so probably either you're watching this at the time the game is played or right before it, but we'll know if Dumfries is fit or not. If Dumfries is fit 1000%, I can sub Bastoni out, but to be fair, I might just pick Bastoni and ride into the sunset with him for the upcoming match day. Then for the reverse fixture, I can probably get Dumfries in, but that's something to think about later on. We then have Saliba. I'm okay with Saliba. Then we have Nuno Mensch. I'm okay with Nuno. We have Hakimi. Okay with Hakimi. And we have Kunde. Okay for Kunde. The only defender that I like for Barcelona except Kunde is Baude, but Baude is injured for now, so I will be picking Kunde. Of course, Barcelona at the time of recording is playing Real Madrid and injuries may occur into some of their players, but for now their squad is sound and fit. The good thing about Bastoni is he will be missing the game against Roma because of a suspension, so he will not get into play, and that reduces his chances of getting injured. Now the interesting part, we move to midfield. Rafinha stays nonetheless, Dembele stays, Vitinha is question mark, but I think he will stay. Saka will stay, as I think he is the best midfielder from Arsenal. Of course you can go for Merino, you can go for Saka, you can go for Rice, but I feel like Saka is the option that I would like to go for. Olise, of course, Olise will need to leave the team as he's out of the tournament. Up front, the same can be said about Mbappe and Guirassy, and the issue is that Lewandowski need to leave the team also, as there isn't anything to add about that apart from that he's injured. So yeah, he's injured and he's out. That leaves us with a very limited thing to consider, the forward line. 3 forwards and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 options. Lewandowski injured, Havertz injured, Thuram injured, Jesus injured, Pau Victor not playing, Mbaye has no points. Pau Victor is not going to be picked. Arnautovic, don't know if he plays. Jesus, as mentioned, injured. Gonçalo Ramos, I don't think he plays. Taremi, I think Taremi is an option now. I will pick probably Taremi into the squad as he's the fit forward that is going to replace Thuram. Of course, if we see Thuram back into the lineup, Thuram is going to be the guy. But apart from that, no thank you. Lautaro Martinez is immediately in. I don't think it's discussable, honestly. He's in. The issue is that if when Barcelona or Inter Milan go out, then the forward will be only one in the last game, so probably we'll be playing something like 4-5-1 or 5-4-1, I don't know, or 4-4-2 if both Martinez, if Inter Milan reaches the final. And here the final guy that we'll be playing is probably going to be Doe, because if Thuram is injured, he's not playing, Havertz is out for now, Gonçalo Ramos is not playing, we don't have forwards for the upcoming rounds, guys, so that would put Doe inside the team immediately. That means that we have now 6 PSG players, 2 Arsenal, 4 Inter Milan, and only 2 Barcelona. Okay, that's not something that I want to see. Of course, there is a player that will immediately join the squad, and that player is Coach Yamal. And now this is the lineup. Honestly, I can take out Vitinha for either Merino, Rice, or Pedri, but from Rice, Merino, and Pedri, Vitinha is the only penalty taker. So we have Vitinha, Saka, if Martinez takes Pence, and Rafinha because Lewandowski is out. So yeah, sad thing to see Lewandowski out, sad thing to see none of the forwards continuing, but it is what it is. I don't know what else I have to change on that team. Probably Vitinha out is the only move that I'm willing to make, but sometimes in games against English sides, Vitinha may come clutch. I don't know, honestly. I don't know what you think about. This is getting shorter and shorter and shorter to consider. Of course, I can take out Sommer and get a goalkeeper, but which keeper? I can get out Donnarumma and get Raya, but do I really want to do that? As last time around I took out Raya. This will leave me with 5 PSG and 3 Arsenal, and this is 4 Inter and 3 Barcelona. I feel like Barcelona are the team to target and to get players from, so probably Vitinha out for someone like Ferran Torres, who, by the way, now will be playing as a forward in the absence of Lewandowski. Of course, the last couple of fixtures, only some cameos from the bench. But Barcelona are at home, the first fixture, so I can take one more player in from them, like probably Ferran Torres. I'll get Yamal, Rafinha, probably Pedri, though Pedri has scored a banger against Real Madrid already at the time of recording, so I might get in him instead of Vitinha, and yeah, do that. I can do something like Vitinha out and Pedri in. I have plenty of millions, money is not an issue. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players the first day, 8 players the second day, all good. And then on the reverse fixtures, I can take out Pedri and get in someone from home fixtures, like PSG players, more PSG players. But I don't know, guys, if it's worth it. Probably you tell me in the comment sections, do you believe that stacking up 4 Barcelona is better than having 6 PSG? Probably it is, as I already have the defenders, the midfielder, and the forward who plays as a winger, and we don't know if he will play full minutes or not, or any minutes at all. We'll see what will happen, but yeah, we don't care, so we don't have anyone else to pick. If Gonçalo Ramos starts, yes, I can pick him, but looking at him, to be fair, he has 25 points, and he had not featured at all recently, so yeah, probably I will be avoiding him. I prefer Dawe, who has been used. So something like that will happen with my team. I will be using the 5 free transfers, of course. If anything happens around the team, I can adjust. I cannot pick a forward and not care about it and play with 14 players. But honestly, if I'm on a wild card, I don't know if the team will look a bit different from that. Maybe Bastoni will be switched. Maybe that's it, but we'll take a deeper look when we see the Inter Milan squad. But yeah, taking a look at this squad, I don't know what you say. The first day the captain will be probably Dembele to risk it away to Arsenal. On the left, on the middle, he will attack against Saliba and Kivior. Not ideal. Probably Saka might be a good option to captain. Probably someone like Luis Kelly will be interesting to get in the first week, but I don't have the space for now. You can replace Bastoni with him as he is away to Barcelona. I don't fancy away to Barcelona, to be fair. I have to go with 2 forwards, but banging it upon defenders and 2 away fixtures and then 2 home, it's not the ideal trifecta here. So I can risk no Dawe and getting Luis Kelly, for example, and just screw the last forward position. As it's not going to get most of the points either way, but yeah, might stick it up with Bastoni and Sommer as they might lock it up. Only 2 Arsenal players, it's a little bit worrying. I wanted to at least split it a little bit and have at least a third one, but yeah, it's very, very hard to choose. I prefer to have 3 Barcelona players in. If only Yamal or Rafinha were forwards, it would have been way easier, but they're not. So, yep, midfielders they are. Yeah, I think that sums it up for now. Probably if I had a wild card, more Arsenal players would have been for home fixtures to attack, but nonetheless, I think that squad is good. Please put down in the comment section what do you believe about that squad. I really want to see your mind. It's an early draft. I think it's not going to be different from this. Of course, injuries still may occur, surprises in the starting lineups may occur. We will know the PSG and the Arsenal lineup, so if something changes, we can react. But for now, I think this is a good outline. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. I'm aiming for 3.5k until the end of the season. I know it's feasible. I know it's possible. I know that you can do it all. So let's see if you can make it happen. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for participating. I hope to see you soon with more UCL fantasy content, because on Monday, as promised, wildcard is going to be coming your way. And if you want to become member or just subscribe, down the buttons and you will find the commands to do that. Thanks so much for watching and I hope to see you soon. But for now, guys, I'm heading out. Bye.